I guess we are now Shinzo, I guess. I don't know. Are we Shinzo? Here we go, Shinzo! I don't. We're probably not going to have that many people on this week, so probably be another quickie week. Like last week was, we didn't have that many people that came stop by. But anyway, welcome everybody, and hello. How are you? Salutations. Benzunu konnichiwa. Aloha. How you doing? There's many other ways to say hello. Bawip grana weep ninibum is one that I know of. It's universal greeting. But anyway, there's also what's the one from I can't do the Jadoon from Doctor Who. I wish I could, but hi everybody. Basically, hi everybody. Welcome to the worst podcast ever. I am your host, as always, Andrew/Jessica, here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. And oh god, we are talking about video games today. So to be fair, to be completely fair, I did put a post up. I put a post up on. I literally did. I put a post up on my Twitter asking people what they wanted. It got no votes because I didn't get a notification, and I checked the notifications Thursday night. I got no notification that I got any votes. So I was like, okay, I'm just picking my own topic this week. So this week we're talking about video games, like bad video game decisions and ideas. And in case anybody's new to this podcast, yes, the quality might suck. My internet speed sucks. Right now we also have a thunderstorm going through, which is nice. But my internet speed sucks. So if somebody out there is going, well, your quality sucks and I can't see you and you're really glitchy. Yeah, because my internet speed sucks. I'm doing the best I can. I'm more of a listen to me more so than see me type of person. And I have always been that style with YouTube. And I will be that way going forward. I'd rather be heard and not seen. But then again, videos do make a little more... Yeah, they do make a little more sense than regular videos do, or the audio only ones. But that was how I used to do the rant videos, was just static image and me. You just heard me, but had a static image. How my old podcast was, you just heard me, and it was then a moving image, as I decided not to do a static image for the whole goddamn thing. But you basically heard me, but you had an image. But anywho, I'm just sharing the link quick. I'm just sharing the link here quick with some stuff. So give me 1 sec. All right, but yeah, so I'm just quick putting the link up. Give me 1 sec. All right, now it's up. Links are up, so now we're good. All right. Hey, Alter. Yep. Oh, we're talking Capcom, Konami, Activision, EA, Bethesda, you name it. That's what we're going to town on tonight, because I watched some Angry Joe. So basically, like I said in the intro, and I'm keeping an eye on my window because I do have like the upper part cracked. I have 2 windows, so I'm keeping an eye on if you see me turning my head, because we do have a rainstorm going through. So basically, I watched Angry Joe's review for Madden 24. My mom and I watched it yesterday while we ate lunch. And oh god, it was fun. Oh, Capcom fell a little before then. When did they when did they kick what's his name to the curb? When did Capcom kick what's his name? Was it Miyamoto, Shigeru Miyamoto? When did they kick what's his name to the curb? Because that's when they're down. That is when their downfall started. It was when they kicked I can't think of his name off the top of my head. When they kicked him to the curb, that was where shit hit the fans. But yeah, so we were watching the Angry Joe review for Madden 24. Now, for those of you that don't know, I actually complained and did an entire rant video. I think it was last year on Madden 23. I think it was last year. Yes, should have been last year. I did an entire rant video on Madden 23. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, did I have fun ripping that game a brand new asshole. And I don't really do game reviews, but I had a blast doing that. But yeah, so it's just fun. Yes, I remember. It's one of my favorite jokes from Death Battle when they had the 5 Mega Man Battle Royale, and they're up to the Mega Man Legends, so they were up to Vox or Walnut. It was Walnut from Mega Man Legends, and you have Boomstick that's going, whoa, 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 wait a minute, and he just starts going off. He's like flipping out on the fact that little peaceful shithead was telling them that the world's going to be a better place now. He goes, because Legends 3 is never going to happen. It just is a giant cancel. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. That thing got canceled. It makes me laugh. I have that video in my liked video section, and I will occasionally pull it up, stop at that clip, go back a little bit, and just play that clip. So many times. They should make a short out of that. I love that clip so damn much. It makes me laugh every time. But yeah, like I said, I'm keeping an eye, make sure it's not going to rain in my window. But yeah, I do remember that. Oh, Capcom didn't really exactly have a good time after the 2000s started. Remember, they were kind of heavy in a lot of stuff that really wasn't helping their bottom line. They were investing a little too much money into stuff that at the end of the day wasn't very helpful to them. By the 2010s, the writing was getting to be on the wall and they were getting terrified. I kind of remember that, how they screwed over the other franchises. I don't remember exactly, but I kind of remember. But yeah, so we got all of them. Like I said, I was watching the Angry Joe review for Madden 24, and I want to start this off with EA. So freaking EA, or as I so lovingly called EA Sports, EA Sports. And you just hear a gun clicking, put the money in the bags. They're just robbing your ass. Microtransaction after microtransaction after microtransaction. And their Madden series, this is without a doubt, the end of it. Yeah, they got better with that. You're not wrong about that. They did get better with that. That they did get better with. I actually like the fact that with Mega Man Zero Legacy Collection that was put out for the DS, the first game you could actually not die. They gave you infinite, and I'm not even joking on this because I played it, infinite lives. So you could not die. The rest of the other 3 games, no. That first one, infinite lives. I loved it. Oh yeah, Street Fighter. That was the oh thank God moment from them. I think they were banking on that being a success, and it went very well. I mean, it's asking a lot of any game, but at least it's not Bethesda. But yeah. Because you have to remember, Nintendo is more family focused. They had like one M-rated game for the Switch. It was No More Heroes, and then they made a sequel to that. I think there's a third one coming. Don't quote me. I think I saw a rumor of a third one. But as far as why that's not on, because they're going to consider that far too bloody, far too gory, and that's going to get we don't want this on our platform. It's too violent, families. Yeah, but keep in mind they could also mod the fuck out of Doom so that there's no blood. There was a built-in code of it. There was a code of it that basically prevent that you could activate and turn off the blood, and they made it available to parents upon release. Yeah. Okay, it did release. Okay, so then there's 3 M-rated games that Nintendo has, save for the ones that are third party. But yeah, I don't. They're kind of Nintendo knows that this is their granddaddy console. I don't think they want to make their next Switch they're making is the Switch 2. I don't think they're planning any more massive consoles. So as far as they're concerned, this is their last hurrah. They're going to be picky as fuck with it. But all right, yeah, we'll hit Bethesda first. That sounds like a plan. Let's yank the bandage off of that. So Bethesda, a wonderful company. Said no one. said no one prior to Todd Howard's big ass announcement at E3 that year about Fallout 76. This coming off the heels of Fallout 4, which was a massive glitch-filled, bug-filled abomination. They not only screwed over they not only screwed over Fallout, they basically pissed on the grave, teabagged the remains, and then when all was said and done, desecrated the grave. They couldn't even be bothered. The one quote I love from Angry Joe about this, and I will pull up that Fallout 76 review. I don't care how old it is. I pull that review up just to get a goddamn laugh. When he goes, $18 for blue. Bethesda wanted $18 for a color palette change, to change the color of your mech suit, of your power armor, to freaking blue. Skyrim. They had Skyrim. Because there was an entire song. I guess somebody made a fan-based song. It Just Works, and I love that song, by the way. But yeah, they had Skyrim and they had Fallout. Fallout was when Fallout 76 dropped, and everybody's thinking, okay, there's going to be bugs. And they were prepared for that. To be completely fair, the fans were prepared for that. No, I think it was Skyrim. Well, I think it's Elder Scrolls Skyrim, but I'm pretty sure it was Skyrim that they had. It could have been Elder. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Skyrim, but I think Skyrim was the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I'm pretty sure that one was Bethesda. Either way, they still screwed it up. Doesn't matter. They fucked whatever the hell it was. They fucked it up alongside Fallout 76. Fallout franchise got screwed by them. See, I just know Skyrim. I don't know all the Elder Scroll games. I'm being completely honest. I know Skyrim. I don't know all the Elder Scrolls. So, like I said, it could be part of it. It probably is. I'm not going to argue that it isn't. That's just how I remember it, was Skyrim. That's honest to God how I remember it. I swear to God, that's how I remember it. Give them time. give them time. Give them time. They'll find a way to do it. Give them time. Hey, Crown. But yeah, so when Fallout 76 dropped, the players knew that there was going to be bugs. I mean, any Fallout player knows there's going to be a massive amount of bugs when it comes to a Bethesda game. But then what got worse was, oh, geez. Not only is 76 a bug-filled mess. Talk about what? Oh, Konami. Give me a second. I'm still working on Bethesda. I kind of nailed my thing there. I'm still working on Bethesda, Alter. Give me a second. So you had 76. 76 had the microtransactions from hell. $18 for blue. They were charging you so much money. Waypoints were going to cost you money. Fast travel is going to cost you money. They basically were just like, give us money, give us money, give us money, give us money, give us money. And it was just, what the hell? Yeah, give me a second to finish up. I got started and I'm keeping up with the chat and you're going, okay, tell me something fucking out. I said, give me a second here. I'm still on Bethesda. You pulled the pin on the hand grenade here. Let me go off on it. So you have Bethesda, and with 76, when the players are bitching and complaining, when you have to drop the price of your freaking game. Yeah, now they're owned by Microsoft. That I think is about the only good thing that came of this. But when you have to drop the price of your game from retail price down to about $30 and below within 2 weeks, you're basically like, well, we screwed up. We're not going to deny it. We royally fucked the pooch here. Yeah, you think when the fans are bitching and complaining, they can't use the fixes from Fallout 4, and you've essentially screwed them into a glitch-filled, buggy mess. And the part that I love about that stupid E3 conference that he did, when he was pulling that bullshit out of his ass of saying, you will not see any servers. There will never be a server. How do you think online games work? You need a server to do shit online. Howard, what the hell? That was just, I mean, don't get me wrong. The story of 76 is good. I love the story. I really did. I loved the story of it. I thought that was really cool. But when it came down to the gameplay from everything that I've seen and everything that I saw of it, what the hell? Now you're getting DLC packs down the road. I think they had that one. The last one I saw was when they had the gold, where you were like basically going and taking a crap ton of gold. Woo. That was it. And the whole time I'm thinking, okay, so there's gold. I don't care. I did not care. At that point, I'm watching this just for the gold, just to see how this DLC plays out, but that's freaking it. I don't give two craps about this game anymore to even warrant it. It wasn't worth the time and effort as far as I was concerned. I didn't even have a system to play the damn thing. I could have did it on PC, but I didn't want to because I don't have a crap to play it. And I was like, you know what? The story thrills me, but I'll just watch people play it and listen to the story that way. But then you had all the crap that happened because of it. You know, I love that if you drop 3 nukes at the time, right when it launched, you could basically crash the server there. Never change the damn things. No randomizers for them. That was some pathetic decision making. Let's just use this archaic game engine that hasn't been updated in, a decade, and just keep throwing it out there because it works. Yeah, it's like that old crappy car that you buy. And you just keep putting gasoline in it. And you hope and pray that it'll get you somewhere. And eventually the fan belt snaps and the tires fall off and the brake line rusts away. And then you're thinking to yourself, well, the car was running the other day. It's not running anymore, but it was. But yeah. All right. So now let's go on to Konami. We'll go on to Konami next. That's the one you wanted, Alter. So Konami. Going through my mind to remember what games they all had, and one that comes to mind was Metal Gear. That was Konami, right? They were the ones that had Metal Gear, right? Konami? I want to say yes. Part of me wants to say yes, and I know someone out there is going to go, no, they didn't have Metal Gear. They didn't have the Metal Gear franchise. They didn't have Metal Gear. No, I'm pretty sure they did. I think that was a Konami game. Wasn't that Kojima? It's not Kojima that did I thought they had Metal Gear. Okay. So I remember the Metal Gear. I remember the game. I remember watching a review for the one that apparently you could complete the damn thing in like 2 hours. What? Huh? You can complete it in 2 freaking hours. And I'm just thinking to myself, that's not a game. I had a game that I could beat in 2 hours. It was called Yu Yu Hakusho Ghost Files. And I proved it. I started it at 7 o'clock the one night, and I finished it by 9. Well, I know Konami, when it comes to Konami, the only other franchise that comes to my mind immediately is Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's the one franchise that they own. I actually have to look up what other franchises they have since why I'm pulling out my tablet here. But yeah, Konami has a whole slew of other... All right, what other franchises does Konami have? They're sniveling little hands in the pies of... Come on. Okay. I mean, I know, like I said, oh yeah, Silent Hill. Well, yeah, all right. I forgot about that one. All right, I will admit I forgot Silent Hill. That one I did forget. Who has Resident Evil? Okay, their video game franchises include Metal Gear, Silent Hill, Castlevania, Contra, Frogger, Tokimeki, Memorial, Paradise, Gradius, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sudoku, and eFootball. Oh, goody. Oh, they were also known for Dance Dance Revolution. Oh yeah, let's all remember Dance Dance Revolution. Oh yeah, Dance Dance Revolution. Dance Dance Revolution. Revolution. Are you ready? Game that you'd always see people playing that had a weight limit. I remember I was at the movies the one time. This is back when I was still going to the theaters, and they had a Dance Dance Revolution game that you could play. And I thought, oh, what the hell? I'm like, I could play that. And I look at it and there's a sign. They actually had a sign, bright yellow paper, and it says, you must weigh less than 200 pounds to play this game. And I'm like, I was like, damn. I think it was like 400 at the time. I was like, damn, I'm not playing Dance Dance Revolution. Now I have a pad to play it if I want to play it at home, but I was like, God damn it. But oh yeah, okay. They also got Hudson Soft stuff too. So they got Bomberman, Adventure Island, Bonk, Star Soldier. Beat Mania. Oh, I love Beat Mania. Jesus Christ, Beat Mania was good. Bomberman's not a bad game. I never played it. And I mean, I've never played it. I've seen gameplay of it, but I've never played it. But Bomberman's not bad. Yeah, I'm literally going off of the Wikipedia. It's because that was a former Hudson Soft game. Well, yeah, because unfortunately, it's a franchise that just play the older ones. I think that's their entire standpoint of it. Just play the older games. I mean, here's the problem though. Not every IP translates well, and majority of them, I think, is just like I said, just play the older games. With a lot of them going on to virtual consoles now, like the Nintendo Switch and everything else, it does kind of make more sense. At least in hindsight, it makes more sense. I'm checking some weird stuff out here at the same time. Yep. But yeah, I'm checking, like I said, I'm checking a couple things out at the same time. So okay, yeah, we're good. All right. But yeah, so I mean, let's see. Yeah, it makes sense because remember the GameCube had a couple Metal Gear games. They were the older ones. I don't remember. Wait, which ones did the GameCube have? I know I thought there was like one or two that went to the GameCube. Hold on. I think there was a couple that went to the GameCube. Let me check. Yeah, there were a couple. Following Metal Gear 2's completion, Kojima worked with other projects for directing the third Metal Gear game, Metal Gear Solid, for the PlayStation. Began development in 1994 and debuted in 96. The success of Metal Gear Solid resulted in a series of sequels, prequels, spin-offs, and ports, and remakes for Windows, the Game Boy Color, PS2, Xbox, GameCube, PS3, PSP, PS Vita, 360, 3DS, the PS4, and the Xbox One. Was followed up by Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, released in 2001 for the PlayStation 2. So yeah, they did make some stuff. So I was right. I did remember that. I mean, it would make sense though if it's going to the Switch because, of course, they want Nintendo. Like I said, that's Nintendo's finale as far as they're concerned, console wise. They're not planning to make any more new consoles. They're just going to make an updated version of the Switch or a redo version of the Switch. That's basically all they're going to do. But it makes perfect sense that we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this weird game. We're going to be adding stuff on because it's basically just now. They figured out and Nintendo has done what Sony should have done and what Sony needs to do. Nintendo is basically making what is essentially an infinity console with the Switch. And what I mean by an infinity console is it's a console that can play all of their properties, any game in their catalog. And they're slowly doing this. You're getting games that you're getting games that can do this and that. You're getting games that are doing really well, games for the older systems. So it makes perfect sense. All right, we'll go to Activision. Activision. Okay. You pull up some Activision stuff. Let's go to Activision. Activision Blizzard. Oh, goody. Let's all remember Blizzard! Company that wants to break up unions and doesn't like people and everything else. I mean, Activision makes some good games. I started playing Zoid's Legacy. Oh, they screwed them to the wall. They screwed Spyro. They screwed Crash. I think the worst part was when we had that Skylanders. That was their last-ditch effort, I think, to keep the games alive. And honest to God, I feel like that was it. They never had a chance after that. Okay, list of Activision video games. Let's see. I was born in 89, so let's go from the 80s to the 90s. Let me go down here to the 90s, see if I remember anything. Okay, let's just go, all right. Let's go back and go right into the 2000s. Because I don't remember anything. Oh, I loved Guitar Hero. My very first ever game for the PlayStation 3 was Guitar Hero 3. Guitar Hero 3. That was the first one I ever had for my PS2. It was Guitar Hero 3. I actually kind of liked. I remember playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, because that was back when I had the original Game Boy Advance with no backlit screen, and I remember having the little light, and I'm using the little light to see. It's a Monday night. We were done at Walmart. I had it in the car, and I'm playing this in the car on the ride home, trying to get like a high ass score, and I was failing miserably at it. But yeah, at least they did get remastered trilogies. That is true. Spyro and Crash did get a remastered trilogy. I kind of wish they would have treated them with a bit more respect and dignity, but yeah. I think Activision's screwed. I think they own Blizzard, and if I remember right, they had their legal issues with the lawsuit trying to break up a union, and that didn't go over too well. Hold on, I have their thing up here on my tablet. Let me pull it up here quick and check. Okay, provided I don't accidentally blow through this crap. No, it's Activision Blizzard yet. I don't think they're owned by them. I'm checking. Oh, how about Call of Duty? You remember that? Call of Duty Big Red 1 was my favorite game to play. Let's see here. 2020, they were putting more focus on the Call of Duty franchise, including the release of the free-to-play Warzone. The company assigned all of its internal studios to work on some of the franchise. Activision Mobile was dedicated to the Call of Duty mobile title back in August of 2021. In 2021, their employees were working remotely due to the COVID-19 pandemic. They vacated their longtime headquarters building in Santa Monica and ended their lease with the Boston property. They subleased a much smaller office space in Santa Monica at the Penn Factory, former paper manufacturer from Kite Pharma, which had leased the space from Lincoln Property. So basically, they downsized their office because everybody works from home, which is cool. Well, they can't. They don't have this. I don't think they have the Spiral property anymore. That was why they had to end. I think that was why they had to end the. I think that's why they ended Skylanders, because they didn't have the property anymore. Well, to be fair, nobody gets along with Netflix unless you kiss Netflix's ass and you call it ice cream. I mean, everybody's loving the new One Piece, and I'll admit some of it's good. From the clips that I've seen, I will say, okay, some's good, but you're talking about a series that's been on now for over 1,000 episodes. It has been on for over how many years at this point? Jesus Christ, I was still in school when One Piece started. And you now have other shows and that were canceled because Netflix was hemorrhaging money, and now they're getting somewhat of that money back. Yeah, it's going to make sense. That is if they still have the property for it. I don't know if they have the IP for it anymore. That's what I was saying with the Skylanders. I don't know if they still have the IP. That's just it. If they do, yeah, they could probably do something with the Rabbids, provided they also have the IP for them yet. So you don't really see much about them anymore. Morning, Optimus. How you doing? We're talking bad video game ideas and decisions. All right, we'll go to Ubisoft. What? All right, so here's my question. What was Ubisoft most famous for? See, I don't know if they still own Spyro and Crash. That's just it. I'm not sure. They might, but at the same time, they could also just be sitting on it. Assassin's Creed. Oh, that was Ubisoft. Okay. All right. Let me go through these to answer them. How would you pitch a Crash Rabbids crossover? Honestly, I would say the same way you pitched the Spyro, and yeah, honestly, I would say the same way you pitched the Spyro and Crash crossover. Just do that. Or Spyro and Crash one. Yeah, I would just pitch that and say, look, they come from another dimension. Just they literally have that exact same thing. Oh, I remember. How about Descent 2? That was a game I had the CD-ROM for. I never was able to beat it. I actually had to look up a freaking cheat code for it to beat it then. That was years later. I did play and I did love this game. I played what the hell is it called? Oh god. Freelancer. When I was going to tech schools, when I looked up the codes for these, I actually had to get God mode code to beat Freelancer. Oh god, I just remember Freelancer was so much fun. I had a blast playing that. Yeah, I would not be against more custom difficulty for games. I would not be against that. make it more like Crash has to take down the rabbits more so than partner up with them. Like they're kind of an entire, like they're an invading species, and he's trying to stop them. Only for like halfway through the game, realize, oh crap, you just want to get back home. Oh well, I can help with that. Something like that. That's kind of how I would picture it. But I do remember Rayman. I remember Rayman. I never played it, but I remember it. I never played it. Keep in mind, I didn't have a game console till I was in middle school. That was when I got my first game console, and that was my GameCube. Before that, I only had my handheld GBA. I did not have a game console till I got to middle school. No, scratch that. I was a freshman in high school when I got that. Yep, then the rabbits took over. Exactly. It's like they're taking over, and all of a sudden they realize they just want to go back home, so they decide to help them then halfway through. You just make it that the evil, I forget what the villain for Crash was, but like, that villain found them first and basically got him to do everything. Hey, Common, what's up? But yes, Assassin's Creed. Let me start off by saying, love Assassin's Creed. I thought that Ubisoft, when I saw the gameplay for that the first time, I was like, oh, Cortex, thank you. I thought that massively good what they did with that game. I thought that was so. I thought that was so cool what they did. Yeah, once they introduced the rabbits, it became like the minions for Illumination. The rabbits just took over. But yeah, Cortex. I could not think of the name. I thought Cortex was Spyro. That was my bad. Okay, so yeah, Cortex. Yeah, I would just have it that Cortex found him. That Cortex got to him first, and then was convincing them somehow that Crash is evil and trying to destroy them, only to have it be that Crash then, like halfway through the game, finds out that Cortex is using them, convinces them, and then they decide to team up. I have no idea how they would interact, to be honest, because the rabbits barely talk. Oh, let me phrase it. They don't talk. They speak in weird rabbitese. I think that was the term somebody used, was rabbitese. I don't think there'd be any winners with that. I don't think there would be any winners in that fight. I think both sides just knock each other out. Supposedly, there was an entire Nickelodeon has a show called The Rabbits, and honestly, I don't remember if they live on the moon or if they think they live on the moon. I don't remember I don't even think they know what their origin is, to be completely honest. That's true. Crash does barely talk. That is true. I don't know. It would be kind of interesting to try to find a way for them to communicate together. I don't know. Maybe they click you or something, or they communicate with hand signs, or you chuck a rock at them. It'll be interesting to find out. But yeah, we're talking video game stuff tonight. Bad decisions, loot boxes, microtransactions. How about the sporting games that really get screwed over? But we were talking about Assassin's Creed. Like I said, I like Assassin's Creed. I have not played Assassin's Creed. I have watched Assassin's Creed playthroughs. I think I stopped when they did the DLC for the George Washington or the Tyrant Washington one. That's where I didn't watch after that, and that was it. Let me check. Hey, keep in mind, I'm not a genius. Well, okay, I'm a genius, but I don't have everything memorized. Oh, yeah. That is true. They could just use Aku Aku. I forgot about that. That is if he can tolerate them. Ubisoft. There we go. Wikipedia. All hail Wikipedia! The greatest website in the world. Ooh, yeah, they do. Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, For Honor, Just Dance, Prince of Persia, Rabbids, Rayman, Tom Clancy's, and Watch Dogs. Who remembers Prince of Persia? Sands of Time. Oh my god, that takes me back. I remember reading a video game magazine. I was in high school. I remember reading it. I don't know, middle school or high school. I think it was middle school. It's when I got my GBA, and I was like, "Oh, this game looks really cool." And then I got the copy from my GBA. I was like, "This game sucks." I was trying. I couldn't beat the damn thing. Oh, goody. Oh god. Imagine a Minions game. Let's just go with that. Like all Minions game. Oh god. Oh god, you want to hurt poor Spyro that bad? He had an entire franchise in Skylanders that kind of screwed him over, and now you want to stick the rabbits in there to finish him off? Oh my god, that's so great. I can just see it now. Yeah, I'm Spyro. Yeah, and these are the rabbits. What the hell are they? They're your new boss. They own your ass. They own your ass for the next 60 years. You figure the downside is that they would be riding Spyro. They would ride him like a pony. They would ride him like a pony. That'd be bad. That would be, oh my god, that'd be horrible. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Oh god, that'd be bad. So what were we talking about? The previous. The EA really went downhill. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Angry Joe with his. It's a $7 billion franchise with the NFL. EA Sports has it, and now and now onto Microsoft. I have constant beefs with Microsoft, but when it comes to their games, I don't know much about what they own and what they don't own anymore. Only thing I know of Microsoft is Microsoft Windows, which my laptop's running, and then I have to look into getting Windows 11 and possibly another laptop if I want to be able to keep doing my shit. Well, let me phrase that. If I want to keep doing my shit without having to worry about viruses or identity theft or really any possible things like that, I have to update. I have till the next year. Oh shit. Yeah, I have till fucking October next year. Son of a bitch. Was it? No, it's 2024. God damn. Oh god, yeah, no. You want to talk about Halo? Oh, good lord. You know what? You want to know the only good thing that came out of the Halo franchise? I'm gonna say this. Now, FPS games are at this point in time in this era of gaming a dime a dozen. You can get FPS games so far. It isn't funny. You got Dead Island 2. You have Dead Island. You have so many FP freaking S games out there. It isn't funny. When Halo dropped, dear God, that thing went above and beyond to prove that it was a goddamn beautiful FPS. And then Microsoft just completely butchers the franchise to hell. But the only good thing that came out of the Halo franchise, even with Microsoft destroying the fuck out of it, even with Microsoft beating it into the ground and pissing on its grave, the good thing that came out of the Halo franchise had to be Halo Legends. That direct to DVD thing that was basically a whole bunch of stories. I freaking love that. That was beautiful. That was just goddamn beautiful. Now, if only they could have capitalized on that. But then they also gave you that, because Microsoft did own a stake in that live action Halo. And the less said about that, the better. Yeah, I forgot Rareware existed. Oh god, the Bees and the Rams in a football game. Oh good lord. Oh good lord. Oh my god. Are you trying to kill the rabbits or the minions? Oh god, I forgot Banjo-Kazooie existed. No, all right, no. I got one. How about this even better? How about Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day and the Rabbits? How about they cross over? So you got the over-sexualized Sunflower, you have the Great Mighty Pooh, and all the weird shit from Conker's Bad Fur Day, and now you throw the rabbits on top of that. How about that one? You think about that, huh? That's scary. No, Banjo-Kazooie? No. How about Conker's Bad Fur Day? Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day with Miss Sunflower. I swear to God, if I would have had that game, this game was rated M too. That's the best part. It's an M-rated game for the N64, and it did not hesitate to show that M rating for the N64. You have the Sunflower with the huge boobs. You have the giant pile of shit. That's because Conker's Bad Fur Day got remastered. It got remastered and re-released. I talked about it on the old podcast. Because I remember making the comment when it turned, I think it was like 30 years or something. I said, yeah, my mom would have never let me play this game. She would have yanked that cartridge right out of the console and smashed it on the ground and destroyed it. Oh, yeah. No, they've been getting a lot of merchandise lately. Oh, the only thing I remember about Viva Pinata was that god-awful Saturday morning cartoon show that they had on Fox. Because that was on at like 7 or 7:30 in the I think it was 7 and 7:30 in the morning. And it came on before whatever the hell was coming on at 8 that I actually wanted to watch. I think it was Fox or was it WB? So that's the only thing I remember about Viva Pinata. How about Beautiful Joe? Okay, so then it was, well, technically it could have been either because 4Kids did stuff for WB and for the Fox box. So they technically, they had their finger in both pies. Oh, I never understood. It's like Hamtaro. I never understood Viva Pinata. But yeah, 4Kids did stuff for both sides of the pie because One Piece was on Fox. It wasn't on WB. The WB had Pokemon, Jackie Chan Adventures, they had stuff like that. Fox, or for the Fox box on Saturday morning, had more of the other stuff that was a little too action-centered. They kind of had their hands on that one. I remember One Piece being on there because it wasn't on WB. Because 4Kids did stuff for both. They had their fingers in both pies. And I love how they bought this show. I've just recently watched the video on how 4Kids got screwed with that. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you guys got the franchise for this. You guys got the rights to air this. And all of a sudden they're talking about it. And I'm thinking, yeah, they gotta get screwed. Oh, God, Battletoads. Jesus Christ. Battletoads, the game that you have to have the reflexes of a god in order to not die. Yeah, Battletoads. Oh, Lord. Battletoads. Now, how about Beautiful Joe? Remember that? The game where you're basically in a movie and you have to interact with the movie? Oh, good Lord. Battletoads. I forgot about Battletoads. Oh, holy shit. I did. I forgot about Battletoads. What was that? There's this one's probably gonna bother me, but I'm gonna try to figure it out in my head before I actually try to look it up because I don't know what the name of it was. But there was a really, really, really stupid game. I think it got more of a remaster than a new game. They just toned down the difficulty, gave it a better look, but I think it was more of a remaster than it was a new game. But I could be wrong on that. But what was oh no, now I remember. I got one. If you don't remember this game, If you don't remember this game, that's sad. I remember this game. Robot Chicken paid homage to this game not once, but twice. Twice, mind you. They did it once for its own little skit, and it was also included in the Ballad of Gay Tony. I'm talking about Parappa the Rapper. Who out there remembers Parappa the Rapper? Oh, good Lord. Oh, God, and M-rated Battletoads. And there's blood and guts in my Battletoads. You got blood and guts in this, and I love it. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Nah, but who remembers Parappa the Rapper? Because remember, that got homage. Yes, that PS1 game. Well, you're talking about some SNES games, too. In the form of Battletoads. That was an SNES game or an NES game, I think. All right, so there was a frog character in Star Fox. One of the gaming rumor legends at this point, and I'm saying rumor legend as it's a rumor that has either been confirmed or that we, the gamers, still believe is canon, but they have yet to confirm or deny it, is that Slippy is actually a Battletoad. That Slippy was actually a Battletoad. But decided to go more towards the other stuff. Yeah, Slippy. What the hell do you think the Battletoads are? They're frogs. They're toads. That's what the supposed rumor was, that's what the supposed rumor was, that Slippy was a Battletoad, which would explain why Slippy would constantly die. Slippy! Slippy! Yeah, because apparently how the rumor went was that Slippy was apparently a Battletoad, washed out doing Battletoad stuff, did not, just decided to go more towards like fighting in jets and stuff like that. Because you remember the one level in Battletoads where you're riding on the wave parts that you can just hit everything and die? That was apparently Slippy. Oh, good. You can't keep crossing the rabbits over though with everything. People get tired of the rabbits. I don't think they would work though with the Battletoads, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I remember Parappa the Rapper though. I played the demo for that. Parappa the Rapper. Love that. That was the best. Hell yeah, Parappa the Rapper. The damn good game. I remember Parappa. That was a fun game. I mean, you can also talk about, if you really want to go like old school PS1 games, how about Final Fantasy? Oh, Gearbox. Wait, what was their big what was their annoying mascot? Wait a minute, hold on. It was the robot. Oh yeah, Claptrap! Borderlands! Gearbox. Okay, no, I'm gonna safely say this. The only good thing that came about with that was we got Claptrap interaction for Poker Night 2. I love Claptrap. If he loses, you could trigger one of the things he goes off. Yeah, Claptrap from Borderlands. Apparently he became like the mascot in some way. But in Poker Night 2, he's one of the 4 characters you go up against. And if you bankrupt his sorry robotic ass, he can sometimes say, fortunately, my stake in tonight's tournament was paid for by the fine people at Gearbox Studios. Then all of a sudden he gets a phone call. It's like, hello? What do you mean unexplained expenses? I'm doing cross-promotional work here. It is funny as hell. You gotta check those out. Claptrap's losing sound bites are just funny, but oh god, yeah. Yeah. Well, in all honesty, just call him Claptrap. I call him Trash Can. Technically, I would call him a trash can because I would be filling him with junk. I have no idea if they're doing the live action Borderlands movie. Honestly, I have fallen off on what they're doing live action and whatnot with the writer's strike. I don't know what's going on anymore, what isn't going on, what projects were shelved indefinitely and canceled. Honestly, I don't know. The writer's strike has basically leveled the playing field and wiped the slate for a lot of stuff. I think BB-8 was more of a R2-D2, but smaller. So I could get around faster. I think that was kind of more what they were going for with BB-8. Honestly, I mean, who the hell knows? BB-8 came out for the Disney era, so who the hell knows what was going through their goddamn minds? They're probably just thinking, just make it a round ball. It needs to have some type of head. Oh, here's the cup. That works. No, I just remember Claptrap. Good Lord. There's an entire, I mean, there's a dialogue in the game in Poker Night 2. That's what I remember him from the most, where he basically was saying, yeah, you know, we should go to Pandora and we should do all this stuff. It'll be real quick over there. Oh, good Lord, Duke Nukem. Oh, Lord. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Yeah, damn right he was all out of bubblegum. Jesus Christ. I remember Duke Nukem. Who the hell could ever forget Duke Nukem? Duke freaking Nukem. Who the hell could forget Duke Nukem? I sure as hell don't forget Duke Nukem. He got screwed over a lot, though. Brand new game. They put a brand new game out, and it's kind of bad when you literally have the person that plays the voice of Duke Nukem in the game, mind you, at the end of it, putting down a controller going, that was a fucking piece of garbage. It's like, yeah, that was garbage. Everybody's agreeing with that. Well, God help him. Like I said, I've lost track of what's coming out and what isn't movie, TV wise with that right when the writer's strike was going on. I don't even know if the writer's strike's still going on. It might be, I think. But that I lost track of a lot of stuff with that. Unless I have a personal, I want to see it for a reason, I lost track. It fell off my radar like pretty badly. Oh, I remember Duke Nukem. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Un momento, por favor. By the way, that's like the only Spanish I know. No, seriously, that is like the only Spanish I know. Is un momento, por favor. I'm learning more Japanese than I'm learning Spanish. I actually proved it to my mom. So I was telling her I do Duolingo, and it kind of annoys me that software, that's it. As it kind of annoyed me that, you know, we didn't really get like the first lessons they teach you is some food stuff. I'm like, I would have rather learned, I'm a foreigner in your country. I don't speak Japanese. No, I learned Mizu, Ocha, Gohan, stuff like that. That's what I'm learning first. And basically, I told my mom, I was like, water, green tea, rice. She goes, well, I know green tea is Mizu. I was like, no, Mizu's water. Green tea is Ocha. She goes, damn it. I'm like, yeah. To be fair, though, I knew arigato, and I screwed a friend of mine over with that last week. Let's see here. What franchises? You want to know? What franchises? Oh, that's actually a good question. Let's see. Borderlands. Tiny Tina's Wonder. Let's see. They have the Risk of Rain IP from Hopu Games. Let's see here. Embracer transferred ownership of Violation to Gearbox. Deep Silver, following poor reception to their Saint Rose reboot. Let's see, the company was there. I don't really know what they all own. Oh, okay. Half-Life, Brother in Arms, Borderlands, Duke Nukem, Aliens, Colonial Marines, Battleborn, Homeworld. Oh God, no. Yeah, you wanted to? How about talk about Half-Life? Jesus, how about Half-Life? Well, I don't think the writers work for video game companies, but if they do, if that's part of the guild for the writers guild, then they probably that might screw them over too. Oh, Valve did own Half-Life, but then Valve got bought up by Gearbox, so now Gearbox owns their ass. Let's see here. Hold on here. I'm gonna read this. Formation and initial growth from 1998 to 2008, right off of the Wikipedia page. Gearbox Software was founded on February 16th, 1999 by Randy Pitchford, Brian Martle, Stephen Ball, Landon Montgomery, and Rob Harmonis. 5 developers formerly from the Rebel Boat Rocker. Before Rebel Boat Rocker, Pitchford and Martell previously worked together on 3D Realms, at 3D Realms, and Montgomery previously worked at Bethesda Softworks. By 2000, the company employed 15 people. They started with developing expansions to Valve's Half-Life, porting Half-Life to console platforms with each with new game content. Followed building the company's experience in game and console game making, in addition to enhancing and building upon the successful Counter-Strike branch of the Half-Life franchise. Prior to Half-Life 2, they had developed and helped develop every Half-Life expansion game or port, including Opposing Forces, Blue Shift, Counter-Strike, Condition Zero, Half-Life for the Sony PlayStation 2, including Half-Life Decay, and Half-Life for the Sega Dreamcast, including Blue Shift. Branching out to other publishers, they pursued additional port work, each game being released with additional content, but this time from console to PC. These projects included their first non-first-person shooter, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, and Halo Combat Evolved, forging new publisher relationships with Activision and Microsoft Game Studios, respectively. Additionally, additional new development in the form of a PC game in the James Bond franchise, James Bond 007 Nightfire, for Electronic Arts, also occurred during the company's initial 5-year period. So there you go. It's technically owned by Valve. I thought Valve sold out to their ass, but all right. So they just did shit for Valve. So, but yeah, I guess they have the okay for Half-Life. So that's great. Yeah, let's talk about Valve. I don't really know much about the other one that you mentioned. I had never heard of that one before. But yeah, Valve. Oh, goody, Valve. Jesus Christ. Half-Life's all I know from them. And the only reason why I know Half-Life was because I tracked down a copy for my PlayStation 2 back in the day. And I remember playing it. So we had a computer lab in high school, and we found out that there was a game on the computer system in the school. It was Half-Life. We were playing it occasionally. If it was a substitute teacher in the computer class, we would play Half-Life. And yeah, that was it. They didn't want us to play that anymore. They actually had to spend an entire week tracking that game down, trying to find it. And I know like 3 of the kids made copies of it real fucking fast. But yeah, let's see. Half-Life. Is that serious? I mean, I was gonna say, what all games did Valve make? It looks like it's only fucking Half-Life. Okay, so Valve did Half-Life, Team Fortress Classic, Ricochet, Counter-Strike, Deathmatch Classic, Day of Defeat, Counter-Strike Condition Zero, Counter-Strike Source, Half-Life Source, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, Day of Defeat Source, Half-Life 2 Lost Coast, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 3, Portal. Jesus Christ. I remember Portal. God, I remember Portal. I was Gladys. Aperture Industries. Team Fortress 2, The Orange Box, which is basically just Portal and a bunch of other games. Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, Alien Swarm, Portal 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2, The Lab, Artifact, Dota Underlords, Half-Life Axis, and Aperture Desk Job. Oh, good Lord. Aperture Desk Job. Oh, please tell me that Gladys is still working for Aperture Industries. Okay, see, I didn't know. Yeah, I did not play Angry Birds. I've seen the movie. Well, I've seen clips. I've seen clips of the movie, but I did not know the studio. So that one's on me. I did not know the studio. You asked what Portal. Yeah, I forgot about Team Fortress and Portal, but oh god, I remember Portal. Oh god, I remember Portal. Jesus. Oh my god, I remember Portal. Okay. Portal 2 is on the Switch. Both Portals are on the Switch. Portal 1 and Portal 2. Release years by system: 2022 Nintendo Switch is Portal, and 2022 Nintendo Switch for Portal 2. So both of them are out on Switch. So both are on the Switch. Yeah, but you also have Fortnite now that's a little more relevant, I think, than Team Fortress, because you get more weird shit with Fortnite than you do with Team Fortress anymore. Team Fortress, you just get the memes, but it's one of those, you needed to be there in order to enjoy the meme, and I don't think that's quite what they want anymore. But you have to be there to enjoy it. But yeah, I remember Team Fortress. I remember Team Fortress. Again, never played it. I remember it. Because I remember the one guy was in Poker Night 1, and I was watching some old clips of that, and he had to put his favorite gun up as an ante. And I was just, you could feel how sad he was. Well, yeah, it's because it's basically meme fuel. I think that's what they kind of had in mind, not even realizing it, but I think that's kind of what they had in mind. No, I never played that. The last PlayStation 2 game I played before my PS2 decided to finally die for the last time and I wasn't going to look into getting another one was what the hell was the name of that one? I loved it. I had freaking blast with it. Oh god damn it. You played as a character. They found this ancient fortress. There was a dog that was kind of like in charge of it. Oh god, I love that game. Oh, damn it, hold on. I it's just. Oh no, I never played the PS3. I played demos on the PS3. I never played I never owned a PS3. I never owned a PS3. I was never rich enough to own one. I wanted to get one. There was somebody, and this was years ago. They were selling. Somebody had an ad up at the laundromat that I go to, and they had a thing up saying, "Hey, I'm willing to sell this backwards compatible PS3." They only wanted $50 for it. I was so tempted to get it, and then I was figuring it out. I was like, I can't get it. But I was so tempted to get it. But they had already sold it then anyway. I found out because I was thinking about it. We went down on a Tuesday and a Friday. I went back down then that Friday. I was looking for the ad on the bulletin board and it was gone. I was told, yeah, they already sold it. I was like, oh no. Oh, good Lord. That would actually be funny. Let's see here. Okay, what was the name of that game? This is gonna drive me nuts. It was a sword game. You'd pick a whole bunch of characters. Oh, God damn it. Oh, that's it. Now I remember. Wait. I think I remember it now. Come on. Where are you? Oh. There it is. S. Where are you? I think I remember it. I want to make sure. Come on, where are you? Bingo. Yep, Shining Force EXA. That's it. Now I found it. That was the last game I played for my old PlayStation 2 before it died. Honestly, I don't know who would win between Heavy and Scorpion. I really don't. Because remember, Scorpion is freaking undead. I honestly, I don't. Yeah, I could definitely see they'll probably will with the success of how well that Twisted Metal series was doing. I would not be surprised they don't like the next Mortal Kombat game. They actually do release Sweet Tooth as a DLC character. I would not be surprised about that one little bit. My thoughts on Dan Schneider. The guy's a creepy, really creepy pedophile, and there's a private wing in hell waiting for him. And I mean a private wing in hell waiting for him to show up. A private wing in hell. You know, the funny thing, when I was looking through the PS2 games, I came across this one. I actually almost had gotten this. I was going to get it before my PS2 died, and I actually have it for my emulator. I've actually wanted to play it. I tested it to make sure it worked, but I might actually try to play this for my other channel at some point. Because I have to see if I have to fix up my gaming laptop, see if it can actually handle it or not. Square Enix. Oh, Lord, Square Enix. Well, let's see. You got Final Fantasy. You essentially have Kingdom Hearts because they were technically the ones behind the background of it. They just had to cowtail to Disney for the Disney characters, and then Disney made it their own fucking game. Except for now, because going forward, it's Square Enix's baby again because all the Disney properties are used to fuck up. At least all the ones that they said were okay about it. So now it's Square Enix's baby again, which is a freaking godsend because that game, they should have never let Disney have full control with that last chapter. I would have loved to have seen Kite one more time. Not Kite. Was it Kite? Honestly, I don't remember if they own Gex or not. I just remember poor Gex getting screwed. Cloud. I was thinking Cloud. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Cloud in one more game from it. Oh, who's coming back with a new trilogy? I mean, I just remember Square Enix. You had Final Fantasy, all the good characters from that. Do they own the rights for it? Because that's the problem. They got to own the rights for it to make sense. But with like I said, the last one was finishing up Disney's contract with them because the last game we basically had the last of the Disney. Oh god, Gex is coming back with a new trilogy. Holy shit, that's cool. Um, but yeah, last time you had the conclusion for the Coliseum, which was the conclusion of the Hercules arc. You had Tangled, Toy Story, Monsters Incorporated, so many other ones. They just finished up all the franchises that they had the rights to, and going forward, it's now Square Enix's baby. They're once again in control of it, and they're honestly, I think they're looking forward to this more so than I think Disney's willing to let on. I don't think Disney's too happy about this, but I don't give two shits what Disney's happy about. Disney's hemorrhaging money right now out their ass. It isn't funny. They're probably gonna get bought by Apple if that deal didn't fall through. They're gonna get screwed, and it's gonna be all right. I don't care. But as far as Kingdom Hearts 4 goes, make that thing full on Square Enix's baby at this point. Really bring that bitch back to formula. Go for the fact that, okay, we still have to Cowtail, Donald, Goofy, Mickey, and all those characters that we know exist. We know are in the franchise. We know are canon to the franchise at this point. So they're going to have to pay Disney royalties for that, which is fine. But I would basically go with having literally just have the game be more Square Enix than it is cowtailing to Disney. Because that last game, you spent more of that game. They did. I will stress this. I will stress this till I'm blue in the face. Oh, I remember that. I remember playing Tomb Raider. I had a game for it for the PC. I think it was, ironically, it was like this big box demo. It's weird. I remember playing it. No, it was the actual game. Oh my god, it wasn't the demo, it was the actual game, I think. Or was it a demo? I remember I got it at like a wholesale club, my grandparents. And I just remember it took me forever and a half to beat the first level. I kept seeing her die all the damn time, which was really creepy. But oh yeah, I just remember love that game. I honestly don't know who owns that. I have no clue who owns that. But no, but for Kingdom Hearts 4, I would just let this be all Square Enix's baby. You know that they're gonna have the Disney franchises in here, they're gonna have the Disney properties, but that last game, Kingdom Hearts 3, they just spent that entire game stroking Disney's dick. They spent that entire game stroking Disney's dick. That is all they did for the entire game was stroke Disney's dick. Oh, these really cool, powerful animations are just showing off rides you can go ride at Disneyland and Disney World with our fun character mascots like Stitch and Simba and all the other ones combined that you can't play and get in this one, but you can have now. Yeah, that's all it freaking was just a gigantic, we're just going to stroke Disney because they're paying for this bitch. Which is fine, but at the point, it was no good. I don't think they own Ice Age. I don't think they own it. They might have the video game rights, so that does not mean that they own the IP. And they would have to get whoever owns the IP. I don't know who owns the IP. It might actually help if my If my fat sausage fingers would actually push a button right. I don't know who owns the IP for it. They might have the rights for video game releases, but they would still have to go through the main company then for any other properties. They just can't up and say, "Oh, well, we have the video game rights, so we're just going to throw this into the game because we can make video games with this IP." I don't know how many are left though. Actually, oh, I got to text them. Ice Age. No, I need the. Okay, not that Ice Age. I need Ice Age film. Here we go. So who owns the rights to this? I think it's DreamWorks. Okay, it's distributed by 20th Century Fox, but its own production companies are Blue Sky Studios and 20th Century Fox Animation. I don't know what Disney all acquired in their Fox takeover. Oh yeah, Sega. Oh good lord. Oh no, Sega's more of a console company. I haven't heard much from them. They mostly just get by here. Oh no, Blue Sky's done. Hmm. Okay, so here's the answer. Okay. Blue Sky Studios was a subsidiary of 20th Century Fox Animation until its acquisition by Disney as part of their acquisition of 21st Century Fox assets in 2019. In February of 2021, Disney announced that Blue Sky would be shut down in April of 2021, citing the economic impact of the COVID-19 lockdowns on its business operations. The studio ceased all operations on April 10th, 2021. Its final feature film was Spies in Disguise in 2019. Ice Age and Rio were the studio's most commercially successful franchises, while Robots, Horton Hears a Who, the Peanuts movie, and the aforementioned Spies in Disguise were among its most critically praised films. Scrat, a character from the Ice Age franchise, was the studio's mascot, because that was basically their version. Yeah, February 2021, Disney announced it was closing down Blue Sky Studios at April after 35 years of existence. So it's no longer sustainable for them to run a third feature animation studio. In addition, production on a film adaptation of the webcomic Nimona, originally scheduled to be released in January 14th of last year, was canceled as a result of the closure. The studio's film library and intellectual properties are retained by Disney. Okay, the studio will be closing down initially. Former animator confirmed on April 10th. So if you try going onto their website now, it just takes you right over to Disney. Oh, this is nice. I didn't know this. I'll have to look this up. So, Ice Age Scratch Tales was the last official Blue Sky production. It was released and scheduled on April 13th of 2022. The final episode of the series, Nut the End, did its ending credits with a parting message from the company. Quote, Scrat was the first character to appear in Blue Sky's first movie, Ice Age. Like him, we were reaching for something that might have been unattainable. Yet, time after time, both we and Scrat have managed to get our arms around versions of that elusive acorn. Unfortunately, it's not possible to hold on to anymore for anything forever. We've had more fun bringing our movies to life than anyone should be allowed. We hope you've been able to feel some joy from that, feel some of that joy. Thank you from the bottom of our collective Blue Sky hearts for being with us all these years. On the same day, a short video was uploaded to YouTube by an unlisted channel known as Final, titled The End, which featured Scrat finally capturing his acorn and eating it before scurrying away. The description revealed this was the final piece of animation made by Blue Sky Studios, done in their final days of operation by a small team of artists as a farewell, a send-off, on our own terms. That is, I did not, I will have to try to look that up. All right. See you later, Alter. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm probably going to wrap it up soon, because we've been on here for almost an hour and a half. So that's cool. I'm going to have to look that up. That sounds really cool. I'm going to have to look that up. But yeah, I think I'm going to cut it though. I had a blast though with this, going through video game nightmares. Like, loot boxes though, from like sporting games had their loot box crap, like NBA 2K, freaking Madden. Oh yeah, loot boxes. Yeah, I'm so freaking yeah. No, that's garbage. Loot boxes, gun skins should not just be freaking allowed. You should not have to pay for that crap. And I'm gonna stand by that, but I don't know what we're talking about next week. I might take a week off. I don't know. I'm debating taking a week off, but I really don't want to. But I probably won't. But I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. But until then, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Make sure you're here for new videos that drop on this channel. I am working on something. I do have my green screen that I can put up and I can record videos. I just haven't gotten around to it because I actually have to save up a little money so I can get one. I'm going to get a Bluetooth microphone for my money. So I can get one. I'm going to get a Bluetooth microphone for my tablet here, but I have a Bluetooth, like a Bluetooth lapel one. But I do have a Bluetooth headset I can use for the time being. But make sure you stick around for new videos as they drop here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. And until next time, I'm your host, Andrew / Jessica, and I am bouncing, folks. I'm out of here. Catch us all next time. Sayonara.